Hey, I'm Dani from Loqbox and this is 2 Minute Money. Welcome. We recently had a question from a Loqbox user seeking advice for how best to use a credit building credit card to improve their credit score. In particular, they wanted to understand when the best time is to make a payment to their credit card. In this video, I'll cover the 3 best times to make a payment. As with many other things in life, timing is everything, and you should be aiming to pay off your credit card in full every month. That way you will avoid having to pay interest, which can be really high, especially on credit builder credit cards. There are 3 times in the cycle that are generally considered the optimum time to make a payment. Number 1, before the due date. The first one I'm going to discuss is an obvious one, but as it's extremely important, yes, I am going to remind you, and please forgive me. Usually you'll have about 21 days from the account statement closing date, this is the last day of your billing period, before your payment is due. Making the minimum payment on time prevents you incurring penalty rates and creates a positive payment record on your credit history, which can contribute towards improving your credit score. Number 2, before the account statement closing date. Your credit card transactions are billed to you in periods of time known as billing cycles. The last day of the billing cycle is your account statement closing date. This is not the same as the payment due date. On the account statement closing date, most credit card issuers report key information relating to your account statements to the credit reference agencies, otherwise known as the CRAs. And this includes the account status, the balance, the credit limit, and the most recent payment amount. By reviewing all sources of credit available to you, the CRAs will then use the account balances and credit limits to calculate what percentage of your overall available credit is currently being used. This is known as your credit utilisation rate. For example, if you have only one source of credit, let's say a credit card with a limit of £1,000, and your closing account statement says the balance on your card is £100, your credit utilisation rate is 10%. A high credit utilisation rate negatively affects your credit score because the CRAs consider your needing to use credit as a sign of being in financial difficulty. This creates a complexity for people wanting to use their credit card to build their credit scores, as they need to be using it to make payments to build their credit history, but without having a high utilisation rate. The answer is to make a payment to pay off your credit card in full before the account statement closing date. This means that a lower utilisation rate will be reported to the CRAs, and this can help to build your credit score. Number 3, right after payday. This one is more to help you manage your money than to outwit the credit card issuers and their interest rates, or to present yourself in the best possible light to the credit reference agencies. By making your payment just after you've been paid, you're putting yourself in the strongest position to be able to afford the payment, because that's when the money is in your account. If you're paying off the card in full, just be sure that you'll have enough money left in your account for the rest of the month. To see the full article containing more tips on how to get the most out of your credit building credit cards, see the link in the description below. And you can always find out more about how Loqbox can help you to build your credit score at loqbox.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.